Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We are doing European cities with a population over 100,000. It's a map by Topotic, and we haven't played this map in a very long time. And we're already off to a terrible start. I know this is a bank, alright? I know it's a bank. The issue comes, do we guess European Russia or someplace else? That's probably going to be the hardest decision we're going to have to make today. Our guess could hopefully come when we find a flag or a website. .ru website would be nice. Doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. There's a good chance we're not going to find shit today. We've been struggling lately with finding actual good, useful clues. Like, maybe one of these buses, if it was worth it, would have that, you know? Hayota. We have a blue star up top, but that's not going to help us. Just give me something, man. That looks like it's going to have a website. It does not. Unless this is. I don't think it is. It does feel a little bit like Russia. It does. You guys may disagree. You probably do disagree. You probably know where we are. A flag would be wonderful right about now. You know what it also feels like? It feels a little Greek. Obviously, not the letters. The letters have nothing to do with that. Just the style of architecture. There's the .ru. Style of architecture. Just the way everything is set up. So we're in the European part of Russia, which is before, like, the Ural Mountains. Is this the Ural Mountains? Oh, God. It sounds good. It sounds good. Let me just say that. Is it the fuck? Maybe I got the mountain range right. That's the German flag. Oh, it's because it's Bugatti. Okay. The taxi called 9. And then a bus that doesn't have anything. This isn't Moscow, I can tell you that much. Moscow's pretty laid out. It's really like a city, and you'll never be able to see like just green rolling hills in the background. We have no real clues about what city we're in from any of these signs, unless I've missed it. There's a very good chance I've missed most of it. It does look like we have... That's the hard part. Would one of these be the city we're in? We would have to compare and contrast. Let's go Kamapa. Mainly because I want to go a little bit further east. Not bad. Deborah's currently leading. It's more down here. So we were 677.2 miles off. You end up being 33.23. In a place called Stavropol, which definitely sounds Russian no matter how you look at it. Now, I gotta say, most of the time, I don't even acknowledge this part, because we never really end up here. So I'm hoping that's gonna be the worst part of it. Royal Hill, and then, hold on, this could be, are we Russian? No, Kiev, that's Russian. Not Russian, wow, Ukrainian. It's the capital of the Ukraine. Nothing else coming up, though. So let's just, right there, stick it in. That's what she said. Let's see if we can't find actually where we are. Now, what was interesting to me was the English mixed in. Yeah, no, this is a radio station. So, I said this when we were in the United States map. A lot of radio stations, here's the fucking channel, will tell you where it's based out of. So, even if we're not in Kiev, this radio station is based in Kiev. So, radio, FM radio only has, I think it's like a 25-mile radius. Might be a little bit bigger. But it's rather small, so you gotta be within a certain distance of wherever that radio station is located, which does help us kind of pinpoint a place. Like, this, to me, doesn't feel like Kiev. Now, I wasn't conscious, and I don't remember it, but I have been to Kiev before. There's the .ua if you needed anything. The study.ua, so this is all about going to college, I'm guessing, study for your exams. Center is to the north. To our east. The fact that it's in English and in Ukrainian. Here's the Ukrainian flag. Yeah, there's just clues that were in the Ukraine all over. But the fact that it's in both. Kyiv Airport, 5.9 miles to our west. Alright. But the fact that everything is in Ukrainian and English probably means we are in Kyiv. That's how it really works. Now, finding the airport, that might prove difficult. I don't actually know where the airport would be based. I know it's not going to be in the middle of the fucking city. Alright? Like that I know for sure. A mall. No idea what that is. Evatorium. That's not going to be an airport, though. The airport has a specific look to it. City Central Beach. Rangers Park. Fuck yeah. Another park. Here's the airport. So, 5.9 kilometers west. There's a chance here or just on the other side of the water. I'm going to go with the other side of the water. I'm going to go, like, up here. That way you just go down, you know? And that's just this sign right here. Not much else we could do about it. The only thing that's throwing me off was one of these signs. I think it was... No, it wasn't this one. It said center. Here it is. Oh, wow, we were a lot closer where our original guess was. Okay, so we guessed 10 kilometers off. It comes down to my ability to judge distances by looking, which has never been great. We've had some lucky guesses here and there, but it's never been perfect. Again, Russian. What the fuck is going on? This isn't a Russian map, guys. This is a European cities map. Why the fuck is this happening? Okay. Let's just roll with the punches on this one. I was gonna say this looks like a subway. I can't pick out whatever they're saying. I'm looking mainly right now for a website or a flag, just so that we can get that out of the way. Here's the town name down here. We know we can't be on the east coast of Russia. The further east you go, the less likely you're in European Russia. I'm pretty sure it's the Ural Mountains, and that's the dividing line. And that's pretty much where Siberia starts and all that. And once you're on the other side, it's not the European Russia anymore. It's Asian Russia. Or just fucking straight up Russia. I'm not finding shit. I'm not finding any clues, any hints, any tips or tricks or any of that from what we're looking at. Ooh, blue and green. Nothing really off the start. We do have this. Do we have anything from this? Doesn't look like it. What about the other side? Again, does not look like it. But that's pretty close to Moscow. I know that's not how it is, but you know, it's close. Fuck. Nothing, man. Nothing anywhere. We got some buses. No clues or tips on that. No clues or tips. I mean, we got a beer, but that doesn't help us. I don't know too many Russian beers. We do have this nice little steeple church thing. I think this is probably a church. Oh, and there's the fucking domes. This is a very Russian Orthodox look. Look at the fucking St. Petersburg Cathedral? Chapel? Russia's probably going to be a good guess. Probably will be. Outside of Moscow at this point. Look at the stars. That doesn't help us. There's just too much here. And clearly we haven't found a lot of good clues. But there's a lot of, like, filler information. And that's what's the tough part. I'm really honestly surprised we haven't seen a Russian flag. I'm also surprised we haven't found a website. Especially if you're thinking we're in Moscow. There's the flag right there. It's a little bit off in the distance, so we're definitely in Russia. Let's just throw it down in Moscow. What could go wrong? A lot, but... End up being in a place called Tambov. 261 miles. Debray guess. Novogorod. Novgorod. I can't even pronounce that right now. It's just not a good day. A little bit more. But look at some of these 3 of them in a row. And then we go .co.uk, so we're in the United Kingdom, which is everything but Ireland. That doesn't necessarily help us, but it does pinpoint us to a general idea. We still could be in Northern Ireland. I hope we're not. We do. Obviously, you know, things change, but we want to get a good guess down Beaumont Avenue. Isn't that French? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Premier Express on Regent Street. I just need to see... It's in English, right? Everything's in English so far, so that kind of allows us to not go for Wales or Scotland, even though they both use English. They both have, like, their own fucking language. Like Wales, Welsh. Lipson, Mount Gold. Oh, come on. Really? If we're gonna guess... Hold on. So we got like hills to our south, right? So there's no water to our south, so we could pretty much forget about the southern coast, which doesn't necessarily change anything. Because we could still be Scotland, we could still be Wales, we could choose different spots. Oh, God. City sail. Slow, wet tar. Highway maintenance. Salisbury Road. We're probably in the England part of the UK. Alright? Probably not in Scotland, probably not in Wales. Although I would love to be able to figure out exactly where we are, just to get a few extra points here and there. But I don't know the layout of England very well. I know where London is. I don't think I could say any other town name off the top of my head that I know it exists, like where it exists. I thought this was going to have like a town name or something on it. It doesn't. Come on. We are at nothing. God damn it. Alright. I was hoping that was going to have like whatever the store name was of this place. The Voice of Plymouth. There we go. That's what we want. So we need Plymouth. That was the easiest fucking find I think I've ever had. Return to start. We are not going to be able to find the street sign. Park Terrace. We got 8 fucking seconds. Park Terrace. No. Alright. And just a little bit further south. Alright. Not bad, 1.1 miles. That's our best guess so far. I figured since we were looking south, we would be able to see the water. We were not. But that was our best guess so far, and it was the only one that wasn't Russia. Take that as you will. Watch this be Russia again. Watch us get like 4 Russian. Well, 1 Ukrainian, 3 Russian. Oh, God. This is going to fucking suck. Let's go. Let's just do it. Get it out of the way. Find me the Russian flag. It's got to be here somewhere. Right hand side of the road, we have the Novi Sad. Does that not sound fucking Russian? Okay. Return to start. Let's try to get out of this parking lot efficiently. Onto this road. To this sign. It's fucking Russian again. No. No. Come on. Guys, well, and then this side is not. So it's half and half. I thought this was a fucking European cities. We've been in the European Union. Is Russia a part of the European Union? Probably is, right? Regardless, when you think of Russia, well, maybe it's because I'm American, right? That's probably what it is. Russia is not a part of Europe, alright? It's part of the Asian continent. Yeah, so we're in a place called Novi Sad. I don't actually know where Novi Sad is. It does sound pretty familiar. We do have a gas station called Geoguessr. We're in the mix of Russian and not Russian, which means we're probably on a bordering country. Novi Sad. Is there a place that we could find relatively fast along a border called Novi Sad? Please, for the love of all that is holy, let me be right on this. It's on the border. It's on the border. Shout to me. Oh, God. Georgia doesn't have coverage. Azerbaijan does not have coverage. Armenia does. Turkmenistan? What the fuck are some of these names? I don't think we're going to be able to find it. We need to find something else. I do want... Oh, what about, like, up here? I don't think it's going to be a Finnish name. I don't think we're in Finland. I could be wrong. Fuck. I don't know why we're guessing Estonia. We just had to throw a guess and we got 20 seconds. We spent too much time looking for bullshit, to be honest. What if... Hold on. What if we're down here? What if we're... I don't even know where it could be. And we're out of time. Serbia. There we go. Novi Sad is a place in Serbia. Well, the good news is that's in Europe. Fuck you, Russia. Yeah. At least we got the UK one right. We got the Ukraine pretty good. Moscow, you can see the V's that me and Deborah both made, so not exactly the best when it comes to Russia. And then Serbia. I just have to learn cities a little bit better. I'm guessing you guys are going to be freaking out that I didn't know where Novi Sad was. I don't know Serbia that well, alright? I don't know a lot of places that well. Maybe we'll just start doing Africa maps so I could win a little bit more. That and sports maps. Sports maps I seem to do decent in. Oh, god damn it, man. God damn it. Well, today, as this video goes up, it's Labor Day. Labor Day is usually a hit or miss at the pizza place. I know I only got 1 week left. I'm excited. Excited to see where we go forward. Moving forward. But that is all we got for the day. Let's check out the full results. Deborah crushing it. Crushing it. Not too bad on my part. And then exactly 1,000 points less is Tibiru Radu. Looks like Ukraine and UK. A little bit of everything kind of fucks you up, but exactly 1,000 points. That's tough, man. It's tough to get a score like that where it's exactly 1,000. Which is cool. I like that. It doesn't happen very often. But that is definitely all we have for the day. Thank you all so much for being here. I do hope you all enjoyed. See you all tomorrow for another episode. Have a good rest of your day. And bye-bye.